shall we hear first? Mr. Bhattacharya?
Yes, but I just invite my lord's attention. Kindly takes up the SLP of Gopinath Bhanjha and the order under appeal. I will place very.
कहाँ से आएगा आपका?
There are two Gopinath Bhanjha.
This is 5673, 5674. Both are there. Kindly takes up the order under appeal.
Now, Mr. Bhattacharya.
So if he's on arguing on merits, then we have to open the case. I mean, he can't.
1 minute. Mr. Bhattacharya, we had suggested of sending it to a division bench to be constituted by the Chief Justice. Then all these matters at whatever stage they are, they'll go.
Correct.
Yes.
One reason for that, not purely for convenience, these are being fought as if it's a PIL. So under the Calcutta High Court rules, a PIL has to be before a division.
PIL. Let the matter be referred to the division bench. Let the Honorable Chief Justice presiding the bench take over the matter. I have no difficulty.
We would say that let the Honorable Chief Justice decide.
Yes.
No, Honorable Chief Justice has to.
Honorable Chief Justice may keep the same judge or whatever.
Yes, I have no difficulty. But the question is not the question of passing interim order. I am on that. Lordship will kindly hear me on that for a few minutes.
Okay. Yes.
The orders, my lord, which are passed, kindly takes up, my lord, the order under appeal. Kindly come to page.
101.5.
Well, I have not placed the detailed order because the order has quoted everything in detail, but kindly come to the important finding of the division bench.
No, this is SLP 5673 and 74. They are together.
Yes.
Civil Appeal 2419 2420.
So 101.
2419 is Gopinath Bhanjha.
1.5. This is the civil appeal. This is the same.
Where is the order?
So this is the 128.
Yes.
Now, will kindly come to page 15 straightway.
Internal page 15 is not there.
Internal page, I mean the page 15 of the SLP. I do not know whether the internal page or external page. Page 15 of the SLP. In the light of such report, the report which has been quoted in detail, you might not got it.
Yes.
No, my lord, I
In
believe
the light of such report,
my lady has not got it.
My lord, your lordship may take up any SLP. Your lordship may take up Soman Kumar Das.
No.
no. Kindly takes up Gopinath Bhanj.
Order is the same and paging is the same.
Now, let me place from the Gopinath Bhanj, Mr. Bhattacharya, kindly excuse me for a minute.
Wait a minute. Let us sort out our arrangement.
Yes.
I believe Mr. Bhattacharya, page 15. My
No,
lady.
you've got.
Page 15 is what he was referring to.
May I read out loudly for everybody's consumption? In the light of such report,
Wait for a while. Huh? Page 15 of the order. Yes.
in the light of such report, the reports have been detailed out earlier, I am not reading out. The commission takes the stand that the process of comparing the marks is in motion. It is submitted that the Rule 17 permits the commission to take steps suo motu for cancelling any recommendation in the event discrepancies in the marks of the candidates are detected at any stage. The commission submits that the discrepancies discovered and placed before the Honorable Single Bench by way of report culminate in invocation of Rule 17 under orders of the Honorable Court. By way reply to the appellants also rely upon so and so, but I am not troubling my lord with that. Then kindly turn to next page.
Mirror image of OMR data.
Yes. Then we kindly turn to page 17. It is
Yes.
submitted that since there is a clear reference by the Honorable Single Bench to persons interested in the adjudication, the Honorable Single Bench has implicitly recognized the position that such persons interested have the right to ventilate their stand before the Honorable Court. On behalf of the writ petitioner respondent to both this set of appeals is submitted that the present application filed by the appellant seeking leave to appeal are premature, so and so Lordship may skip
This
over.
is their argument, my lord. They
Yes,
said it
then
to be-
kindly come to page 19.
No,
this
please
court-
read the rest of it also.
No,
Yes, I was not placing my argument.
You will get a chance, Bill.
Yes, please, page 19. The court, therefore, page 19.
Yes.
This court, therefore, cannot find any visible infirmity in the reasoning of the single judge to allow the commission to take steps by invoking Rule 17. Before court, the appellants, even if arguably added as a party, cannot ventilate a right larger than the right of the commission to act under Rule 17. In a scenario, therefore, when the appellants cannot claim an absolute right to be heard under the statutory rules, the only principle to which the appellants can fall back upon is of natural justice. Natural justice, not being a straitjacket formula, now requires to be assessed by this court with regard to the extent of his application to the appellants in MAT number so and so. Although it is tried that electronic evidence relied upon by the commission is subject to scrutiny under the Evidence Act, at the same time, with the commission placing its findings in aid of Rule 17 before the Honorable Single Bench, in the absence of a right larger than that of the commission,
Yes, Mr. Votage.
therefore, although it is tried that electronic evidence relied upon by the commission is subject to scrutiny under the Evidence Act, at the same time, with the commission placing its findings in aid of Rule 17 before the Honorable Single Bench, in the absence of a right larger than that of the commission, the appellants cannot insist upon being individually heard. It is also an admitted position that the appellants have never denied that the OMR sheets generated data as relied upon by the commission does not pertain to them, or in other words, it is not their OMR sheets. But these are the findings of the division bench. Now, my lord, I will take your lordship to the background of the entire, my lord, case. Kindly takes up, my lord, the compilation.
ACHINTA KUMAR
The compilations filed in ACHINTA KUMAR MONDAL, my learned junior will assist your lordship there.
There are compilations filed on 31st of October in item 101. First on filed on 3110 being miscellaneous documents 226309 and 225814.
Yeah, we have not
No,
been
but-
given copies on this side. Huh?
These compilations were filed long back.
Oh, it's not in our matter. It is Group D matters. We are not.
It
in-
might be, but the same, the court took up the all matters together.
110.
Kindly, let me place it, Mr. Patwali argue.
Without your lordship's leave, well, this has been served just 2 days before.
In Lakshmi.
Anyway, we are hearing the Gopinath Bhanjo matter.
Yes.
It is 910.
There it is there.
It is 910.
Like this,
Who
like this is,
the-
Compilation of all.
the kindly takes up the compilation, but this court directed the filing of all the orders. But it starts from page 92.
My lord, in Gopinath Bhanja, there are a number of matters. I am also in those matters. He has filed it in one lawyer, Group D. We are assistant teachers. But then, my lord, this is again coming to this that now he's starting on merits. Now the question therefore is, I mean, your lordship can hear it first, then I will respond. But then therefore every day we are doing the same thing again and again.
You know, all the time, Mr. The appellants are creating trouble.
Every
Let
time
the
my
ma-
friend is again going on merits.
Yes, you cannot have any right of interim order.
এটা সমস্ত গ্রুপ সি গ্রুপ ডি 910 সব একসাথে
all orders.
And but this order which I am placing, my lord, covers all the cases. Therefore, the appellants are well aware of this.
জাজেরা প্রথম
In this case, Manoj, I just want to add one line. We went to the High Court with the single judge, applied to be a party. My learned friend opposed. He said, we want to be party, give us documents. They opposed it. My application for impediment is dismissed.
No, but I don't encourage this practice of interfering when arguing.
Yes, we are protected. All right. All right.
No, but kindly now turn to page 132 of this compilation.
No, you keep on talking. So,
So this covers all the cases, Group D, 9, 10, 11, 12, everybody, and Group C. Has my lord got it, page 132?
can we move a little? Otherwise, I can't see the judge.
But there were two compilations filed on the same day. I'm just giving you our copies, my lord. It must be there, but for your lordship's convenience, my lord, I'm giving the same copy.
পেজ নম্বর 104 টাকে দেখে নেন যে কোন কোন কি জিনিস কভার করছে তাহলে সব কনফিউশন
There were two compilations. One is of 80 pages and my lord, the other one is about 220 pages. I'm handing over the compilation which Mr. Bhattacharya is referring to. It's part of the records. The court master may kindly hand it over to
No, but the other side also must.
They have copies. I filed
Yes,
it
yes.
to the respective advocate on record, my lord, I filed.
Now kindly turn to page 104. What are the matters who are before the division bench?
आप ये दे दीजिए ना. Give these two copies. Court master can give these two copies. These two below which I just gave.
We don't have, you can tell us.
You can find it later.
So kindly turn to page 104. All confusions would be
I
removed.
must say at the outset that this
This breach of
18th
individual,
order is under challenge in another SLP before another bench.
let us read this. This batch of individual appeals at page 104. Well, let the facts be clear. Well, they are not allowing the facts to be placed properly. Page 104. This batch of individual appeals arise out of a clutch of individual writ petitions which are connected to the appointments of assistant teachers for class 9 and 10 and non-teaching staff for Group C and D post as notified by the State School Service Commission. The appellant before the court are members of a committee, including its approving authority and the advisor, who have organized the appointments by way of recommendations issued by the SSC following the regional level test 2016, which the writ petitioner alleged to be illegal. The appellants also include candidates who have procured the alleged illegal appointment in 3 categories of post. Now kindly turn to the court appointed a committee headed by retired judge. Now the court records the finding at paragraph 10. Paragraph 10. This court,
The page number.
page 132. This court, vide its order dated 13th of April 2022, was also pleased to notice the report of the committee headed by a retired honorable judge of this court, for short referred as the BAC committee. The report was submitted in connection with Group D appointments, later for the teachers also. One out of the 3 categories of appointments which are being challenged as illegal in writ petitions. Considering that the proceeding before the Honorable Single Bench was stayed for a period of 5 weeks as well as investigation by CBI, the BAC committee was requested to complete its inquiry into Group C appointments, in which the interagnum and submit its report within 4 weeks. Then, below the backdrop of inquiry, I am not wasting court's time. Honorable court will go through it and find what are the backdrop of the inquiry. Then kindly come to page 139. Milord, illegalities, Milord, does not depend on, Milord, the disclosure of OMR seats, the finding of the committee headed by a judge. In view of the illegal procedure, page 139, adopted by the Central Commission, the regional commissions and the board
scanned BAP committee. Can we see in respect of which this BAP committee?
609 unsuccessful candidates got false recommendation letters
Experiment. Yes.
from the Office of the Central Commission, which were prepared by using fictitious memo number of the Regional Commission and by affixing scanned signatures of the chairpersons of the Regional Commission by keeping them in dark after the expiry of the panel on May 4 to 19. The same 609 unsuccessful candidates who
These
obtained
are people who are appointed after expiry of panel.
Please,
And
please.
not giving the facts correctly.
Please allow me to place the order.
Well,
Allow me to place the order.
This
This
is
habit
not
of interference.
we must just 1 minute.
I am reading court's order.
Assist the court properly.
Yes.
Let me assist in my own way.
Has nothing to do with my comments.
Present procedure.
It is people who were appointed after the expiry of the panel.
Let me place the facts. Why does he stand up on his feet?
SLPs, their cases are.
We are not there.
No, this is not.
Yes, they are there. All there.
This batch.
All there.
They are not there.
My lord will kindly go through the order. All these illegal appointees are there. Kindly go through the order.
But
They will not allow you to read the order.
Mr. Bhattacharya,
Which is understood.
1 minute. Are they subject to any other SLP?
Yes.
To my knowledge, no.
Yes.
To my knowledge, no. But no, the findings of the BAP committee is not under challenge.
I can produce the order.
Lord, I'm sorry.
Findings
this
of
is
the
very
BAP committee is not under
I have very
challenge.
severe objection to this kind of thing.
Enchanting.
This is a very objectionable.
Interference.
I have very serious objection to this.
Please do not interrupt me. Your objections will come later.
It's a general order.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Yes, Manoj. I'm sorry. This is
An OMR issue.
But this is not the appointments not related to AMR only. A committee headed by retired judge found.
Different.
Let the High Court first examine everything.
but
Now, my lord, I am getting below helpless. Finding the council stand up and interrupt.
Yes.
Will set aside all termination orders.
Yes.
Will not permit any further termination to be done till the High Court decides the main issue.
absolutely.
No further termination. I have no difficulty.
My lord is absolutely right. That's the only way. Within 3 weeks.
No further termination. But my lord,
Any opinion on any of
Grateful.
the issues?
Yes, absolutely great.
my lord, by these,
That's the only right way to go about the things.
the illegal appointees cannot continue even for a
My
moment.
friend,
Who says we are illegal?
Why would why would the Apex Court give me not sanction to illegal appointments?
Sorry.
No, you are arguing as if you have all the rights.
yes.
No, yes, I'm saying so.
No.
My lord, the persons who have been, my lord, kindly excuse me, the persons who,
Absolutely.
my lord, may I, would you all not allow me to make my submission? If not, my lord, I will keep quiet. My lord, if
But
The
this will be terminated just like
But
that.
this is a common order, my lord. This is
Will
a
the
common
BAP
order.
committee-
5 years of service, confirmation done.
91.
No.
my lord, kindly, my lord, allow me, the BAP
We are right now on OMR.
Yes.
We are right now on OMR matters.
No, my lord, these are all encompassing. All the illegal appointments which are made.
That's what
The
I'm
lordship will confine that. So far the OMRs are concerned, the order will be in operation. I don't mind.
Oh, he can't
Yes.
you do this. I don't mind.
Therefore, my lord may say,
1 minute.
If he doesn't mind, it can happen.
1 minute. How many are non-OMR?
all matters in this batch are OMR related.
Yes, absolutely.
no.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Group C, Group D, 9, 10, 11, 12. BAP committee issue, though arose and on 12th of April, Lordship had, that time there was no challenge to that 18.5 order.
In that event, we can segregate the OMR matters.
BAP committee, 18.5 order is for
এখানে
another.
ফাইল করেছে
All OMR matters.
And also, please make
in
an
Gopinath
observation.
Bhanj itself. Just I make a
To be confused here.
Let us say.
My lord will be pleased to know.
No, 1 minute.
Yes, one by one. In the list, I have segregated it. It will become very clear.
Let us go.
Now, let us come to the affidavit of School Service Commission. How could the School Service Commission take a different stand?
Mr. Bhattacharya,
As far as
we'll go serially. Find
Yes,
out.
kindly go serially. Kindly go serially. Yes.
Lordship may kindly see that.
The whole problem is that just get the cost of all this.
I am in 101, led by Mr. Bukul Rohtogi, my lord. This 101 is in respect of that Group D staff out of the selection process of Group D 101. 101. ACHINTA.
Which are
Group D ভাগ কমিটি
এটাই কথা।
groups one A, B, C, D.
There are four groups.
101.
rank
Mr.
manipulation
Chatterjee,
without
best
I am
place.
for 101.2. Mr. Bali is
number
here.
proper हमने देखा
I mean 101.2, my lord, group D employees.
Let us then proceed with Group D employee first.
Does anybody have any objection against this chart?
This has been
No.
given to everybody.
I don't have a copy, but if the.
This we understand, Manoj, is prepared by the commission, the state commission.
Yes.
So, Mr. Rahim, do you have any?
I just received it. My
Yeah,
girlfriend had taken-
I had updated it from the last one and I have given that updated one because 3 matters have been added.
Now, मतलब School Service Commission takes a different colorable stand.
First I
We
made group C.
We are hearing you, Mr. Bhattacharya. Let us set the house to order.
yes, kindly do it.
Lordship may kindly take up that list. I have summarized the thing. I'm starting with group C. This Abubakar matter, group C,
It is group C,
Yeah,
it is dealing with OMR.
101.7.
This is one.
আরে আলাদা করছে তো
Yes. This challenge is the order of 10th of March 23 relates to termination of 785. There was mismatch of data. It's a OMR issue.
no
Why no?
ননমের আছে
I
সেটা
can show
ননমের
you the
কোনটা
finding.
My lord, this is, I am appearing, my lord, it's an OMR. We have been,
And Lordship would see the
Document
second
check
matter is Arup Ratan Shaw, which is 101.8.
কোনটা ননমের বলো আমাকে
This is also group C.
No, Group D or Proton Shaw.
Arup Ratan Shaw is also Abu Bakr.
Opinasti no.
This same OMR.
These are all 2014 vacancies, 2016 recruitment.
2016
Selection process
in selection process.
17.
Sir, Lordship, we are regular employee. We are working from last 5 years.
Primary.
That is for primary.
Primary.
So these are
These are all 16.
2016 selection process. Appointment starts in Group DC 2017 for assistant teacher 18.
That column
করতে
can be
পারছি না তো।
updated. Mr. Chatterjee can update that.
I mean, Abu Bakr Siddiq is the same implement.
বলতে হবে
How
তো
can it be different?
আমরা পারবো তো
If the challenge is to Abu Bakr Siddiq, then Lordship, next page, Group D, Anchal Sheikh,
কমিটি রিপোর্ট বলতে দাও
order of 16th February.
No, no.
Yes. Division.
Division bench 16.
There are two challenges. 16th February division bench and 10th February single judge.
এখানে কি আমাদের ফেভারে
These
কিছু
are
আছে
all OMR.
Thank you, sir.
OMR issue. This entire group is entirely OMR. 9-10
now 1 minute. Arup Ratan Shaw is
OMR.
also this.
সেটা জানি আমি তাতে
Yes.
My lord,
Year
16
is
March,
same.
16 March review order, 10th March is the single bench.
16th February.
ক্রিকেট করতে পারবেন না।
Yes. 2016 selection
আমরা
process.
দেখাতে পারবো না
Appointment in 2017 February 1.
চারটে গেছে তার মধ্যে কেউ আছে আফটার এক্সপায়ারি কেউ আছে ওএমআর ওরা কি করেছে সেপারেট ডিসিপ্লিন করে 100 জনই একটা
When was the writ petition filed?
But in 2021 end, 2022 early.
Lordship would see the numbers. That will make it clear. The year is mentioned always at the end.
No, this is civil appeal number.
No, the writ petition number
2021.
21.
21, 22.
Anchar Sheikh's writ petition is 18585 of 21.
Yes.
Achinta Kumar Mondal is also same writ petition.
Same writ petition.
Sushoban Shatpati,
1 minute.
Achinta Mondal. Next,
Lucky to one.
Lakshmi Rani Patra, same.
Anchar Sheikh is the same.
Same. All group
All
B arising
group B.
out of same writ petition. Then Lordship 9-10.
Okay, 1 minute. Achinta Kumar Mondal, same.
Same.
Yeah, Group D.
Group D.
10th February, 16th
The
February.
heading is given on the respective pages. My learned friend has given the headings.
10th
Please
February,
take the
single
trouble.
bench order.
We are speaking aloud because if any of the parties think it's
Correct.
correct, then
Yeah, here,
That's
that is
fine,
your
my lord.
Lordship.
What my lords are querying is fine.
then
Lakshmi Rani Patra, it should be Lakshmi Rani. SLP is from 10th of February only. There is no challenge to the Honorable Division Bench order.
Group D.
But it is a Group D matter.
So
Same writ.
we had entertained straight from single judge.
Yes, Lordship, because the other SLPs had the Division Bench and single judge both order impugned. এইটা এই যে অ্যাড করলাম না না ওটা এটা আমার নিজের নোটটা এটা আমারটা অন্য
This somehow is not matching.
No, no,
You
no,
have
no,
not
no.
got an updated one.
your is fine, it is my note so that I can explain.
It should be page
No,
number-
this I have not circulated to anybody.
So this has not been circulated. I'll just take a copy to cross check, my lord.
No, no,
Because your lordship said
I can refer
asking
from
allowed,
this.
asking allowed for one reason to
I
cross
can
check.
refer from the same one which Mr. Rahim is referring because this
The problem is the entire system will waste in housekeeping.
yes. Then Lordship would see 910. Next page. Yes. Two matters. One, the first one arises out of the addition of party. Lordship would see. Therefrom a writ appeal was taken up and this SLP. And the second one is directly at the place from a writ petition of order of 8th of February 23, but the writ was filed in 23.
This is by the successful.
This is by the successful candidates.
Yes.
Successful candidate.
Question-
Again, the OMR issue.
OMR, direct.
Sending you.
When contending that that can't be relied upon, the OMRs cannot be relied upon.
Then Showman Kumar Das is challenging the order of 1st March 23, which is there in serial number 1. In that, actually several mat was considered. Different mats have been taken up serially. So, but the order sheet is one document. This also involves OMR issue. Arup Ratan Sarkar is OMR issue, which is the next page of that impugned order.
Just 1 minute, my lords. That previous item, Somen Kumar Das, the impugned order before the division bench was the order by the single judge, which is the previous matter. That is that Gopinath Banja, item number 2.
Yes.
That order was challenged by some third parties.
Yes.
The main writ petitioners have now directly come before my lords in the SLP.
I mentioned it. Number 5 is Brajidulal Giri.
Brajidulal, my lord, I appear for the appellants. They are the successful candidates of 2016 selection process, class 9-10, after the order of termination was issued by the School Service Commission.
This involves OMR issue
OMR sheets.
and also vice of Rule 17.
Rule 17
And on the
validity
directions
also
of the
was challenged.
The other issue open.
Rule 17 issue is in this matter.
In this matter.
We are not, see, this rule 17 and OMR are interdependent.
Yes.
Because the board has relied on the OMR
Yes,
to invoke rule 17.
correct,
And
correct.
cancelled.
And on the asking of the division bench, the division bench gave a virtual direction to the board to do it. 1st March is the division bench order. 2nd March, 1st March itself, yes, 1st March itself is the withdrawal of recommendation and 2nd March is our termination.
There is one additional submission, my lord. Rule 17
I mean-
cannot be placed into service at all.
Correct. Not after 5 years, you can't withdraw recommendation of a person who is working for 5 years.
Appointment 6 years ago or 5 years ago.
Expire within 90 days.
Yes.
So, my lord, that is one issue which has to be dealt with by the Honorable Division Bench of the High
My lord, I would submit, my lord, your lordship may.
Lordship would see now serial 6 and 7 in that list. Again, OMR issue. These are all arising out of learned single judge's 2nd February order, which was taken up in separate appeal and has been disposed of on 18th September. And then comes 11-12. 11-12, Lordship knows very clearly that OMRs are the directions. So Lordships called for those data which we have filed, which is Lordship is Kamalesh Kapat, Devashish Karan, Biplab Bibar, Rupak Chandra and Supratim Manna. All arising out of same. And Ritesh Bose at there.
Selection.
They have been terminated so far.
There is no termination order.
So, my lord, in 11 and 12, there is no termination as yet because your lordship protected us. Only the OMRs were published. So, against publication of OMR, we came here. So, therefore, your lordship protected saying no termination. So, they have fortunate and no publication.
Directions of my lord stayed. One publication took place, two other directions for further publication, my lord stayed. That's found in these orders.
So, I think this whole batch is all the same.
OMR.
Yes.
12 minutes, I like to address on the electronic evidence.
No.
That is all happening in the
Electronic evidence issue.
now.
That's what we pose the question. Why are you?
Yeah, you do. You can do it before the High Court.
Well, the question is, at the end of the day, even if this court.
Yours is separate.
Last one.
Ritesh Ghosh.
Ritesh Ghosh, last one of 11-12.
Serial 20.
Last one. In this case, assuming all of this goes back to the division bench, at the foundation is the issue whether there will be 65B and whether this is admissible or not. It's only after it's been made to be found admissible can any orders be passed by the division bench. So long as my lords are sending it back to the division bench, it is subject to the fact that till such time 65B is not addressed.
So division bench will take.
Yes,
That's right.
That's also division bench will take.
Correct.
That's absolutely fine.
Should be relied upon or not.
Correct. But at the end of the day, this is school commission, this is NISA, this is
Called upon, we will decide.
yes.
Well, that's absolutely fine. But the question is, three different elements, no connection. Commission, nothing found.
No, don't say no commission. Don't say like that.
Allow me.
But don't make a wrong submission.
I'm saying.
Don't say like that.
For electronic evidence, there is no connection. At the end
Of
of the
course,
day.
there is. Both the court found out.
You reserve your arguments for.
High Court.
Don't mislead.
I'm here only to
Yeah, don't mislead the
It's all
court.
getting demand.
What is this?
Strange argument.
Yes. So,
All the matters are
Dr.
only
Sharia,
OMR.
yes, all the matters are interdependent on
OMR.
OMR sheet and Rule 17.
Yes.
So, you
Now, let-
pass on that.
May I make submission?
Yes,
I hope nobody will interfere and stand up again.
that we cannot guarantee.
Yes. Now, my lord, kindly see, my lord, the division bench first appointed, my lord, Justice Bagh for, my lord, investigation, and Justice Bagh gave a report. And my lord was pleased to appoint,
Mr. Bhattacharya, we can interfere. So,
my lord, I can't hear you, lordship.
was it in respect of OMR sheet issue?
No.
Let me explain. What I submit, my lord, that the Justice Bagh Commission's report, which was filed and lordship was pleased to appoint his amicus curiae to give his report. Kindly go through the report. This is your report, which will show that there are illegal appointments apart from OMR.
No, we are considering only OMR. We are not apart from OMR.
No, unless your lordship will specify, kindly go through the report once.
We'll specify.
And my lord, if these and also the interim order, if any, must be for a limited period. Otherwise, the matter will never be heard.
So then take care.
Correct.
If your lordship will not feels that interim order should be there, it must be for a limited period. Otherwise, nothing would happen.
Give an outer limit of 6 months.
No, 3 months, not 6 months, 3 months.
3 months, it cannot happen.
It cannot happen.
Months,
my lord.
it
We have to be
cannot happen,
realistic.
we shall see.
Your lordships have never controlled the times by the high courts ever, my lord.
My lord, this is the way, my lord, illegal appointees continue. I repeat,
Grateful.
Yes.
this is creating a scar in the society that illegal appointments could be purchased and they can continue.
I'm sorry, my lords. On what basis does my friend say that?
I have all the basis. You do not allow me to make my submission.
8th February, 9th February, 10th February, you have a fait accompli of
But kindly come.
98 people without hearing them.
Yes, my lord, they were giving hearing before the division bench.
I'm saying it before
My
you
lord, takes
pass
up the-
over, the honorable judge gives the interviews to television channels, my lords.
These are all bogus things. Do
What
not try
bogus
to
things
bias
is a
people.
matter of record, please.
My lord, they have been trying to make the judge biased.
Commission who gives a report.
Division bench heard you.
Records. Why did it file an affidavit before the court to say that they have the record which they have tallied?
Well, may I just?
You can't take away employment of people for 5 years like this.
Mr.
Yes,
Bhatt,
yes.
we will hear
Even
you.
after 30 years, it can be taken off.
Please. Nobody.
But kindly takes up, the report filed by the amicus curiae. Kindly takes up. Parliament was pleased to appoint Mr. Gaurav Agarwal as the amicus to find out the
Five
Bagh
order
Committee's
is-
report. Kindly takes up the
Honorable
report.
Court, Lordship may not deal with that anymore.
Yes. Why?
12th of April, Lordship had appointed him, but thereafter there was an SLP and there is a notice and stay.
Yes.
That doesn't matter.
Bench is considering
Doesn't
that.
matter.
You blood is stay with regard to CBI investigation, nothing more. The School Service Commission is not getting these orders, Milord, managed in their favor. I use this expression, Milord, with all caution.
It's under challenge.
Now, Milord, kindly comes to the BAP Committee's report. BAP Committee's report is never under challenge.
Let us see where is the bug committee report.
My lord, pursuant to your lordship's direction, Amicus has passed a short report on the BAC committee's report.
Then Amicus has to address on that.
Division bench has recorded his findings, still then the Amicus has filed the report. Kindly see the report.
All are appointment after expiry of panel. There is a fact body after expiry of panel.
It's a 10-volume one.
Now, these exposes how the Central Commission will not have committed all illegalities.
This is not with regard to
OMR.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. This is absolutely wrong.
Lordship, may I just submit what is that rank jumping issue? In our website, there is a merit list. The allegation is below the cutoff.
No, 1 minute.
That's a different issue.
Milord, Justice Bhatt,
We don't stand to defend them at all.
Milord, School Service Commission did not challenge the reporter Justice Bagh. What he is saying before the court?
Your Lordship.
I'm saying what.
But kindly see the report.
Your Lordship asked Mr. Bhattacharya, does the BAC committee refer to OMR? I did not hear his response. He must, as an officer of the court, give your Lordship the correct response. So let us hear it from him, my Lord.
BAC committee
He is
came
an officer of the court first. Please ask him, does it relate to OMR?
Milord, don't I have any Milord right to place the BAP Committee's report? Milord, OMR would come later.
OMR was not there.
OMR would come later. Kindly come to the, kindly goes to the BAP Committee report.
Mr. Bhattacharya, does the bug committee have any relevance so far as this set of?
No.
The BAP Committee has relevance.
Not at all.
BAP Committee found how the School Service Commission committed all illegalities to give appointment.
That appointment.
That is the nexus. That OMR is a disclosure subsequent to this.
Yes.
So when bug
You kindly read the BAP Committee's report. BAP Committee found deliberately School Service Commission appointed illegal persons in violation of law, and the chairman is in custody.
So,
Chairman of the School Service Commission, the president of the board, all are in custody for more than a year. Even the minister concerned. Will kindly go through this. All things will are generated out of the BAC Committee's report. OMR comes later.
Accepted by the state.
When it comes later, it can be.
Yes.
part of-
Yes, then how can we rely on?
It's a part to the extent that the illegalities which was founded by the BAC Committee that led to disclosure of OMR sheets.
Yes.
Read the report.
Yes, summarize what is this bug committee? What did you inquire?
When the Justice Bagh Milord found upon Milord inquiry and upon hearing all the parties concerned that there has been massive illegalities committed by the School Service Commission. They found Milord from the record of the School Service Commission there is a Milord merit jumping.
Illegalities.
Rank
Milord, change of rank, appointment after expiry of the panel,
Non-listed candidates.
and appointment of non-listed candidates, everything. Milord, kindly read once again.
Not even appeared, they also.
The persons who did not even appear got appointment.
Jump of that. This should be jump of that.
Change of rank.
And
Kindly come to paragraph 3 of the amicus report, page
who
3.
tell us
Number 1, Milord,
change of rank.
merit jumping. Merit jumping. The persons who did not appear, Milord, got appointment.
person not appearing, getting a appointment is.
Non-listed candidates got appointment.
How many
After exposure panel got appointed.
Milord,
appointment and
Milord, the BAC committee on random found few numbers. On random,
how many?
Milord, may I read that? Milord, may I, instead of making Milord an off-the-cuff statement, may I read that?
You tell us how many persons entered that way.
609 as per finding it is.
Well, as per the finding of the BUG committee, 609 candidates, and he said much more may also come after proper investigation.
So that investigation CBI.
Therefore, kindly go. My lord will be pleased to go through the report of your own officer.
Stand terminated.
No question of the waiver and other things. Kindly go through this.
Please ask him one more question. Those 600 candidates, have they been terminated? If the answer is yes, have they challenged it? And if the answer is no, why is that being sensationalized here? Those 600 people, services stand terminated. They have not challenged it.
Oh, Lord, let me place the facts. Lord, I am not the beneficiary of illegal appointment. Therefore, let me place the facts.
By giving half facts. Half truth is even
You
worse.
give the half. You give the half. Let me place the half, and then you give the half.
All right.
But kindly,
we must place full facts.
Merit jumping, how many cases are there?
that exact number, Lord, I can't give without reading it.
Exactly.
No, but actually we need that.
That's it. That will be apparent.
28 September. 28 September.
Any of these jumping.
Kindly come to the order of the High Court Division Bench 28th of September.
Single bench. Page number 53.
So merit jumping also no one has come.
Page 53.
All are below here. Here, everybody is the appellant. They got it mixed up. But kindly come to page. But we cannot get the name. Kindly come to page 53
Of the compilation.
Kindly come to page 53, my lord.
Yes. Yes. Nothing.
Kindly come to the High Court order.
If I
Page
read the
53.
input orders in all 4 batches, it will become absolutely clear that these are all relating to OMR discrepancy.
Very well. You come to Veda to save your skin. Let us see the BUG committee's report finding, which was not challenged.
We are not challenging, we are
Accepting
accepting it.
Page 53. Well, kindly come to page 53.
1 minute. 3 class of appointment.
Well, I don't know who is arguing for whom.
2 panels.
Let us hear.
There are 2 panels. One.
Yes.
But kindly turn to page 53 of the miscellaneous documents. That's order of the division bench. Single bench.
No.
Here we get the number.
Is that judgment under appeal in any of these proceedings?
Yes.
Before another page.
All these judgments are under appeal.
Not in this batch.
No.
The one you are relying upon, are they before us?
Yes.
Please.
ওটাই তো 0.89
Yes.
Well, may I place it?
Mr. Rahim,
second paragraph.
which of the matters in which any of this BUG committee fault?
In the Mondal itself.
Lord, I am told Achinta Mondal itself, Lord, is the person who is the BUG committee. Now, Lord, unless I place the report, Lord, it's very difficult, my Lord.
Or you place the judgment of Achinta Mondal, then we'll see.
Yes, kindly, I am on that.
I think, my lord, what my suggestion with great respect is, my lord. Lord, there is a list.
Achinta Mondal.
We have devoted enough time. Lord, there is a list of the subject to what my lord said. We have not started with Gopinath Bhanja, my lord. Either we continue that or end that, my lord. Or my lord, we go as per the Supreme Court list, which is published today. It's a very short matter. I have read the matter backwards, my lord. There are only 4 orders to be placed according to me, my lord. If my lord, if they argue any one of the matters, my lord, we are ready. It will take half an hour to.
My lord, the whole exercise is
Because
to
we are
not allowing it to get remanded. Now the whole exercise is to prolong the hearing and not allow it to get remanded.
They are protected, my lord. They are fully protected. They are not, my lord, out of.
whether we'll extend that protection or not, Mr. Bhattacharya, otherwise
The thing is,
right away.
according to me, my lord, there are 1 or 2 matters, your lordship, my lord, we'll all get the hang of it, my lord. If Gopinath Bhanja has started, let them read the order, impugned order and the single judge firstly, my lord. And my lord, we can come to some place, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, we all meandering.
So far as we are concerned, we have fixed the.
No, I agree, my lord. But
So their effort is now to sort of
OMR, now
meander.
on OMR, my lord, there's a complete argument on OMR, my lord. If you want to discuss on OMR, I would place, my lord, subject to my lord and Mr. Bhattacharya would only about 5-6 pages, not on OMR, on where, my lord, at least 100 candidates were, my lord, checked, who did not, my lord, get anything in the OMR sheets, my lord, verified by the board.
right? Even
How
That
verified?
exercise we are not finally concluding.
Yes, yes.
Only question which is emerging is whether we'll protect their employment till High Court decides.
Yes, yes.
And but only to that extent, my lord, if your lordship desires to protect, let it be limited for 3 months. Let the High Court decide in the meantime. I have no objection.
We'll protect it for 6 months.
Yes,
Yes, even let it be a reasonable time.
yes, yes.
My lord will not, my lord,
Because,
kindly, I don't
there'll
want
be,
to
there'll be
bargain.
December break, there'll be another.
No, I don't want to bargain, but I would say, my lord, 6 months would be, my lord, to me, too much of indulgence.
Why?
Let it be 3 months and let it be decided by the High Court. Let us see, my lord, what happens.
Correct, correct.
So CBI's reports are there, Lord, they were about 18, 19. Lord, they will take about a month because they were in.
They are not
That it-
asked them so many times.
I say,
Let
my
them
lord,
do as
One report, 2 reports.
Why should they be pushed, my lord? We have been working
Yes.
for 6 years.
No, my lord, I don't want
Made a
6
party.
years. 6 years you have spoiled the.
submission.
From last 5 years.
My
My
lord,
lord,
this
5 years you have spoiled the 5 lakhs of students.
We are
not-
regular
Being
employees.
underqualified, they purchase the job.
Mallards,
Purchase the job and they are
with
teachers.
your permission, Mallards, I appear in item number 101.2. Can your lordship just hear me for Mallards, why this matter needs to go back? On cardinal principles.
No, my lord, no question of
Just
national
allow
justice
me-
for the illegal appointees.
After Mr. Patwalia, my lord, I just need a minute to show to your lordships why these matters have to be remanded back. There's
Let it be remanded
absolutely
back without any interim order.
violation of
Then
any
go
kind
and get
of
an interim order from
justice
there.
here. For people who are working for 5 years.
They will get an interim.
You can't abuse the senior like this.
because of if your lordship sees.
My friends,
How will we push them out?
my
If
friend,
you are not satisfied with the termination process.
The reason I say is this, my lord. The reason I say, CBI reports, my lord, they can analyze, my lord, everything threadbare. Everything, my lord, the CBI, my lord, they check threadbare. The OMR sheets, my lord, I'll just take 3 minutes, my lord. If your lordships, my lord, kindly see the miscellaneous documents of page 80, 81 pages. Filed in ACHINTA KUMAR MONDAL. I'll just read 3 pages. And why I say, my lord, there should not be any interim protection. There's a thin petition.
Very foundation doesn't apply.
Yes.
My lord, here, my lord.
Therefore, I am in item number 101.2. I am petition. Kindly hear me for a minute. That's all.
That the OMR sheets, my lord, can be identified with the signature of candidates.
No.
This could not be manufactured. OMR sheet, not as disclosed, cannot be manufactured document.
Board, my lord, came up and analyzed 100 candidates. 100 candidates are impaneled. And my lord, the finding is, my lord, the actual OMR marks is 0.
44 देखिए दिन.
And after that, there is an affidavit of the School Service Commission, which is not resiled from, on record, saying yes, what the CBI says is correct. And we vouch for it, that our affidavit has not been resiled from. How can, my lord, the statutory body today admit, say that the CBI report is correct and give an affidavit and take steps in pursuance of that order and now come up and say, no, this is all incorrect, I am resigning today.
We'll also have to look
No,
at
no.
the issues of those who are being.
No, I am saying, my lord, those same people are 0. They are 0 in the OMR sheet.
At present, they are-
Sorry.
41, 44.
my lord,
In group D, your lordship is just qualified and unqualified. No
They
marks
have
is given.
Yes,
have
yes.
not challenged, my lord, the West Bengal School Service Commission, which has come up and said that you got 0. They have never come up and said. How can they, my lord, keep on enjoying?
The commission says that we don't have the record.
To order of the service commission, no, they don't.
কখনো বলেনি.
Lord, it,
কোথা থেকে পেলো?
Continuous has been that.
Lord, this is just like saying, my lord, in broad daylight, my lord, we are seeing an eclipse. It can't happen this way, my lord.
Oh, please.
Unfortunately,
Yes. And in that eclipse, you see.
My lord will
that
pass
in
the
that
order,
eclipse-
remand it back.
No, one second. In that
No
eclipse,
interim order,
the
limited
board
interim
is
order.
behind bars.
I do not know what is happening.
We all know all that.
His senior
OMR
demanded-
says 0. They are impaneled. The board says so. 0 in impaneled in the OMR. And they are impaneled. This quiet, he can't maintain a quietness over here on this. It is his document. The affidavit is of the School Service Commission. That has not been withdrawn. No, if in the, Milord, today.
What is the basis, please?
Today, Milord, in the Supreme Court, I come up and I say, Milord, this is right. And Milord, the board admits it is right.
On what,
Where is the interim protection?
on what basis?
Yes, what is the basis?
Saw the OMR.
The basis is, will not kindly see the OMR sheet, compare the signature of the candidate.
The CBI did
একটা OMR sheet দেখিয়ে দিন স্যার
That itself is a
page
doubt.
number 43
affidavit by the board. My lord, no statement.
No,
Sorry.
my lord will take,
Leave it at that.
no, my lord will take up one OMR sheet and see. Kindly
Court
takes
did
up
not
one
leave it
OMR
at
sheet.
that and said that I'm Milord only relying upon the
signature সব থেকে signature
Court, Milord, on the 9th of February and 10th of February asked the School Service Commission, please give your affidavit. They gave your affidavit and said that what the CBI says is correct. And on the basis of that affidavit, they cancelled.
What is the basis of their evidence?
My lord,
Please tell the court in
my
24.
lord will take up one OMR sheet. My lord will come to page 43 once, one OMR sheet. Signature of the candidate, their barcode, their ID number. This could not be manufactured.
These are all must be manufactured.
Who manufactured? You say.
Affidavit.
Milord, I would say, Milord, we have Milord run the mile here, Milord. We are the finishing.
See, any case, we are,
But no protection for those people, Milord, whose OMR sheets were there. They cannot. Because, Milord, they got it.
Lord, how it has happened in the High Court is another story. My friend can't just shout.
High Court interim order gives.
The fraud is asked for.
without interim order
High Court
without interim order
But let them go back, let the High Court decide whether they are entitled to get interim order or not.
Yes.
Milord, no interim orders, Milord, by this court, Milord, in the face of the fraud which I have brought before this order.
There is no fraud.
No, there is no fraud, my lord. I'm sorry. I have been beseeching your lordship to give me a minute. Mr. Bhattacharya and
But
for the same side, for the same petition, just keep on repeating something which is off the record.
let the OMR sheet, they put their signature, that the truth will come.
Lord, this OMR sheet, it's itself highly suspect.
Yes.
It has been recovered from a
Who are
highly
they? It is the
suspicious.
commission's document.
How is it suspect? The board says it is correct.
Lord, my
What is here?
But my lord will ask Mr. Patwalia's client to put his signature and compare it.
Yes.
I'm identifying
Yes.
which there is.
What is he doing?
You put your signature, that will prove that it is genuine.
Sir, last time, আপনি যদি interim order দাও,
Your
High
hearing,
Court
we go before the single bench. This very person, these people stand there and say they are not necessary parties. Our application is dismissed. We go before the division bench. Division bench says you are not a necessary party. Your service.
Division bench heard them in detail.
Division bench.
No, your lord.
Oh, sorry.
Heard them in detail.
Division bench says you are not a necessary party. You can only go in representative capacity. Your services have not been terminated. And the division bench says on the same day terminate services.
Yes.
Second night, same day my service is terminated.
ঠিক
What
বললে,
else is
constant
happening,
মৃত্যু কথা বলে গেলে।
And these 2-3 people stand there. The way how they are shouting, they shout there in the court. Fraud, this, and nobody's. This is not the way judicial
Well,
proceedings.
I don't know who is shouting now.
Yes, this is not the way judicial proceedings are conducted. Your lordship is attended to it.
now, shall we segregate our order?
Yes, yes.
Yes, please, your lordship.
Division bench remit is concerned, there is no dispute.
Please, your lordship.
Formation of the bench to the Honorable Chief Justice.
Correct.
Yes.
Grateful, my lords.
As far as interim order is concerned, there is dispute. Mr. Bhattacharya said 3 months, we are saying we might say something longer.
That's fair enough, my lord.
The Honorable Division.
My lords, after hearing the parties,
Extend.
we must be, my lords, we must be included. Be heard.
The division bench will be at liberty to will not
One more request.
from the formality of hearing, no thousand voices.
Cannot be decided without hearing us.
Directly from
Mr. Bali, kindly.
We'll have the liberty to go to the division
We
bench.
should be pleaded as party, your lordship.
Yes.
তাহলে
All these matters,
Yes.
we'll make an observation that
और
these
आधे अनंतकाल चला
are public interest litigation.
Yes.
Under the no, it is in the nature of public interest litigation. because
Lord, these are all private interests. Then they will not plead us as parties. Then that will create other problems.
Then
Pleading will not be there.
1 minute.
My lord, some of the writs have been filed by terminated candidates, such as myself,
Okay,
against my termination.
okay, court dispute is in the nature,
Yes.
Yes.
PIL. Under the High Court rules, PILs will have to be heard by a division bench.
I had one.
So your lordship may, just 1 minute, your lordship may say that, your lordship could say that even though stricto sensu it's not a PIL, but it's like a,
Even the state fund matters.
yes,
It's in the nature of.
My only prayer is that the selected candidates should be heard, they should be implemented.
Mandamus appeal
It should not be imposed.
But this is an impossibility. 10,000 people will be added.
confusion.
This has never done.
Kunal,
1 minute. The reason why we are even raising this point is this, Manoj. If my lords were to indicate that it's a public interest matter.
Yeah, we are not saying it is.
No, the problem is our objection on maintainability at the instance of the unsuccessful candidates that will get forfeited completely, my lords. We have some objections on maintainability.
Okay, we'll just.
Let the Honorable Chief Justice decide, my lord. Your lordship may
That's all
to
right.
constitute a bench and my lord, in the nature of whatever. Your lordship can word it much better than us, my lord.
Yes.
so my lord, let us, we are all grateful.
May I just
Grateful to your lordships, my lord.
Patient hearing, my lord, and
No.
very grateful.
Lordship, may I hand over the list of mandamus appeal and writ petitions so that
Please
those
leave it.
numbers can be given?
My only request.
And my lord, your lordship may only add all contentions are being left open to be decided before the division bench.
CBI has already taken, my lord. CBI has taken more than a year. My lord, on September 2020.
Completion, but
If your lord, if it pleases my lord, with this bench, my lord, if it could be 2 months and 2 months, my lord, I would be highly.
No, my lord, no, it has to be 3 and.
Why are they scared? They are protected, my lord. Why are they
Yes.
scared?
as soon as possible, they'll say.
Yes, it has to be 3
Yes.
and.
But they will enjoy the protection because
I
they are
think, my lord,
illegal
we should
appointments.
leave something for your lordships also to
And the
decide.
genuine persons are demonstrating on the
3 months,
street for
4
more than a
months.
year.
How to limit your lordship?
Consider their fate. Consider their fate.
Your lordship is it.
Your lordship can give 6 months time.
No, and he will enjoy all illegal benefit for that.
There is no illegal
I
benefit.
have just.
All illegalities.
No illegality.
I can. Yes. Yes.
Not sure on this. I am not sure.
This is, I have taken it.
This petition.
I have taken from my.
Let's not what today's matters are there. Let it be referred. If any other matter comes, there also.
These
be
are
referred.
all given. In the right side, I have mentioned the name of the matters.
So whatever is there in today's.
And in the left side, the name of number of the High Court proceedings. Whether mandamus appeal or writ.
And my lord, one other issue your lordship needs to address.
We should be
High
allowed
Court
to be
says,
implemented as
division bench,
party.
that we will be implemented in a representative capacity.
Yes, your
That's
lordship.
not correct. We are all individually affected.
Well,
Our
otherwise, it's impossible to get the matter heard.
They will have to impede us.
Earlier, in the service jurisprudence also, when there are a large number of
Yes.
respondents.
Those who apply should be allowed.
One or two are.
All right, but those who
At least the persons who want to be heard by the court should not be said that you are not going to be
No,
heard.
but this is another ploy to get the matter delayed.
Court says no.
Allow us to add it.
Add them here only.
we have filed impediment.
Yes.
No, but we have filed already impediment applications. Those can be allowed
Lordship
and
can allow
number of counsel can be
No,
restricted.
I leave it to the division bench.
But there are also cases.
Ideally, done like this, class action litigation.
Yes.
joint
So your
together
lordship may
and
leave it,
take one
your lord,
counsel.
yes, so your lordship may say that individual candidates can be allowed to be implemented.
No.
Representations can be restricted.
Sir, it is objection.
No, that cannot be done.
No, but then that will have to be done.
If somebody wants to be heard,
No,
to be affected,
But what happens if somebody comes up with an application with SLP and gets everything straight, then not served. 5,000 you cannot serve. All these will not.
50,000.
All right, all right.
All these ploys are to get the matter delayed.
I think
We should be allowed to be implemented as party, your lordship.
We'll need 2 minutes silence so that your lordship may not.
The,
I think now your lordship may just officially close the hearing. Bro. Nobody can say anything now.
the present set of proceedings arise out of selection process
Just see the.
of group D. All group D or
Group D, Group C.
Group C,
9,
9,
10,
10, 11, 12.
group
C,
C,
D,
group D,
9, 10, 11, 12.
Class 9, 10.
Assistant teachers in class.
group D split.
এখানে যখন আসবে একদম
Assistant teachers
Of classes 9, 10, and 11, 12.
classes 9, 10,
Comma.
And
comma,
11, 12.
and 11, 12.
correct.
conducted by the West Bengal School Service Commission
Selection conducted by commission.
for in the year 2016.
Conducted in 2017, selection process.
Selection process
2016.
Initiated in.
Initiated in 16.
But it was
Initiated.
in it.
by the West Bengal School Service Commission,
Central schools. Central schools.
West Bengal Central School Service Commission in the year 2016.
18, no, recruitment started. Process.
Recruitments
18.
had been made
18.
in the year 2018,
From 17. 17 DC 17.
2017, 18. Yes. 2017-18.
Onwards.
71.
Onwards.
Or 8 minutes. Originally,
November 2020.
Or 22.
in the years 2021
In this.
and 22, several unsuccessful candidates in that recruitment process had questioned the selection to these posts primarily on the ground of severe irregularities.
There was some wait list also, not only unsuccessful, some wait list also.
They are unsuccessful.
Wait list.
Slash wait list is unsuccessful.
It's very unsuccessful.
Orders have been passed by the High Court at Calcutta from time to time, cancelling the appointment of several such candidates on the ground that their appointment was done in an illegal manner.
Manipulation is what the High Court.
And there was manipulation. You want to add something? Tell me.
Rule 17 was invoked when?
Rule 17 was invoked.
March 2023.
23.
March
1st March 23.
Rule 17 for the teaching and Rule 18 is for the non-teaching. Different is there.
By the High Court.
Well, Rule 17 was invoked after being satisfied that the appointments were illegal.
Some order,
High Court order.
some appointments were set aside as a result of the order of the single judge, and some as a result of withdrawal of recommendation.
Pursuant to order.
The subject of the writ petitions before the High Court fell into two categories. Some terminations were directed by the court itself,
Yes.
whereas in some cases it was by the
School Service Commission.
Commission itself invoking their power under Section 17.
Rule 17.
Rule 17 and Rule 16.
Rule 17.
Not 16.
Not 16.
Rule 18, sorry.
Rule
17
17 for
only.
19.
No, you are
18 for 19, 18 for Rule
Rule 18 for Group C, Group D, Rule 17 for school teachers, 9, 10.
He is right.
19 and 19.
17 and 18 of the, what is the rules called?
There are two separate set of rules. We'll give in writing, your lordship, but just say Rule 17 and Rule 18. We will give the full name of the rule to your lordship's court master.
2009.
One is for teachers, one is non-teaching. We will
Yes.
both give both.
One is for Group D.
Just stop. This withdrawal orders were passed by the commission pursuant to the observation made by a division bench of the High Court.
On 1st March 20.
No, that will be wrong recording. Because the
One
School
minute.
Service Commission said that the invoking of Rule 17.
No, he's wrong, my lord.
Permissible.
Again, he's making a wrong statement. Sorry, the order reads like this.
Rather see the judgment.
And notice
See the judgment, then notification.
No,
I don't make a wrong statement, you are misleading.
In terms of solemn judgment dated 1st March
were made subsequent to certain orders passed by the High Court.
The order records, we are doing
No,
it
no,
on the basis of a judgment and he says no.
That is the wrong recording of School Service Commission. The Division Bench record School Service Commission said they will exercise power under Rule 17.
High Court.
Go by the judgment.
Lordship, the CBI report also looked into. The CBI reports also.
No. Then again, the criminal case and this
It was
one.
looked into prior to that. No?
The High Court had directed the Central Bureau of Investigation to conduct investigation into the such recruitment process. And today before us, Mr. Raju, learned Additional Solicitor General, has submitted that altogether 4 reports of interim nature have been submitted, but the final investigation is yet to be concluded. So, paragraph. This court has from time to time passed orders staying the termination. Stop. It has come to the notice of this court that that orders are being passed from time to time terminating different batches of candidates, successful candidates, terminating the services of candidates who have already been appointed, which has generated a large body of litigations. Before us today, altogether, how many appeals?
The number the court master will
20.
Altogether,
January.
appeals and blank petitions, 20 for special leave to appeal, are pending.
21.
Oh, one is his 20.
20 is also.
21 item. So, the main argument, so far as this batch of proceedings are concerned, has revolved around the admissibility of certain mirror image, admissibility of certain printouts.
No, scanned
Scanned
copies of OMR.
Purported copies of OMR.
Scanned copy of mirror.
Which the CBI claims to have recovered from
Ex-employee of NISA. Ex-employee of
agency whom the task of whom the task of
Yes.
what is reading, what is
Task of keeping mirror image and destroying the original.
Scanned copy kept by the School Service Commission.
were directed. Or I was interested.
Scanned copies.
The other point urged before us is as to whether the board could invoke the aforesaid rules to withdraw recommendation which were made in the year 2017
onwards.
17 onwards.
17-18.
17 onwards.
2017 onwards, without giving opportunity of hearing to the candidates whose services were being terminated.
That's the second issue, whether at all it could be withdrawn, and secondly, without opportunity.
John, stop. On the same plank, The second argument was advanced was whether an opportunity of hearing was necessary for withdrawing recommendations of individual candidates.
Which were allegedly obtained by fraud.
No, you can't say this.
That's my submission.
I
That
object
should
to
go
that.
down.
I object to that. That could not be our argument.
That should go, otherwise it will be taken.
Additionally, the validity.
Has all along emphasized that their appointment was by fraud.
Which
Yes.
we have vehemently denied.
Fraud, and in such a situation, no opportunity of hearing was necessary, which again is contested by Mr. Patwalia and
Mr. Rohgi.
Mr. Rohgi.
But I am also arguing the same issue, my lord.
Mr. Guru Krishna Kumar, everyone that's
Everyone, my lord.
The entire Supreme Court bar, Lord should kindly record it.
No, I am not.
My lord, and other thing is
Representing the successful candidates.
the vires of Rule 17 is also under challenge.
Yes, that is said.
That is not challenged here. That's a separate read.
Very much here.
That is a separate read.
By the illegal appointees.
It is there. It is there.
No, Mr. Patwalia, there is a separate read. This is not here.
No.
There is an unfortunate thing.
But that is separate. আমরা তো ফাইল করিনি। ওরা ফাইল করেছে illegal appointment pay.
Are also under challenge.
Only Rule 17, my lord.
It's all right.
ওরা ফাইল করেছে। যখন পরীক্ষা বসে তখন ফাইল করেনি কেন?
We have heard the submissions made by learned counsel appearing for the parties and are of the view that substantive hearing of all the proceedings which have generated the appeals and petitions before this court ought to be conducted by the High Court. Stop. All are pending. I think all the.
No, the max have been disposed of. And
No. My
This petition is pending.
only
Group
one
B, C, max pending.
All we are surprised that
Petition is pending.
all the petitions
And
giving
LPS.
rise from which the present set of proceedings originate
Correct.
are still pending
Yes.
before the High Court.
Some of us are directly from single judge, so we'll.
So that's all right.
It's pending. Oh, that's pending.
Absolutely.
My appeal is pending before the division bench.
They've come against the single judge directly here before my lords because
No,
we've had-
then it been disposed of.
My lord,
Yes, yes,
only,
yes.
just 1 minute.
Yes,
Only one, my lord, dealing with 65B certificate. That is pending in a MAT appeal.
No, two orders.
Not in the MAT appeal.
Not in the matter.
No.
Single judge disposal has taken place, my lords. 2 orders against which we
order
were here before my lords because these matters were pending.
So you kindly give us
Those numbers,
They will
I
have
have
to be
given
revised.
that list.
No, which are pending.
We can segregate that.
This petition is pending.
Those then get the numbers.
Yeah.
Order certified.
Yeah.
Get it filed.
Not all the petitions except blank are pending
Pick the numbers.
before the High Court.
Mandawas appeals are also pending. In Group D and Group C.
See, if writ petition is pending, that's enough.
Oh,
Ultimately, we
pending means everything pending. Well, all creates trouble.
My appeals are pending. Don't interfere so much.
in our opinion, piecemeal proceedings would not be warranted in relation to a dispute of this dimension and midway termination before final disposal of the writ petition also ought to have been avoided. We accordingly direct that now we accordingly request No, sorry. It is also our exact. No, that's subdivision bench here. View that considering the importance of the points of law involved, the number of persons who are likely to be affected by the outcome of these proceedings, and also having regard to the fact that some of the writ petitions have strong attributes of a public interest litigation, it would be preferable if a division bench of the High Court hears out all the matters pertaining to
Selection process.
the recruitment process, which form subject matter of present set of appeals to proceedings. We accordingly request the Honorable Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court to constitute a division bench. All the writ petitions or appeals arising out of
the issues mentioned here.
which form subject matter of this set of proceedings.
4 groups are there.
All the 21 items.
No, there are other petitions also. Other pending petitions. Hearing এর ব্যাপারটা
যাত্রা না সিঙ্গেল বেঞ্চ করলে আবার ডিভিশন বেঞ্চ তবে আবার সুপ্রিম কোর্ট তুমি পারবে লড়তে
আমরা যাব আবার
You are
or
your termination.
early adjudication. Stop. We, so far as the proceedings pending before us, we dispose of the same with an observation that in the cases where termination order or withdrawal of recommendations have been directed, shall not be given effect to until the division bench to be constituted in pursuance of this order decides the matters. We have consciously avoided any reference to merits of the individual cases, lest such observations influence the bench to be constituted in any manner whatsoever. We are, however, passing this order protecting the employment as we are of the view that some element of status quo should be maintained for a limited period to enable the division bench to address the issues and adjudicate upon them. Let the Central Bureau of Investigation let the CBI complete their investigation.
CBI and ED.
Within 2 months.
CBI and ED.
ED we are not. ED is only
no.
Seats of crime.
But they are also investigating on this.
No.
In this.
They are not here.
They are not here, my lord. I'm sorry.
No, they are not here.
Money aspect, not the
CBI is absolutely sufficient.
CBI.
Yes.
We are also of the view that the protection to the appointments which were according today in this order shall continue for a period of 6 months.
Yes, sir.
The division bench adjudicate on the dispute in full. With these directions, the present set of proceedings
All objections on merits and maintainability.
already indicated.
Maintainability also, Your Lordship may add.
Examine all the
6
points.
months করে দিয়েছে তো
না না ক্লিয়ার করতে
কতজন অ্যাড হবে
एक मिनट यार.
That may be raised before it, including the question of maintainability of the proceedings.
Correct.
And
Without being influenced by the coordinate bench's observation, because
How
Lord.
can they?
Without being influenced by our observation.
But there are coordinate benches observation now. That is finality.
Or that is subject matter of appeal here. Now you are.
I don't know
All
whether
the orders are under appeal.
whether the division bench proceedings would also be controlled by the Supreme Court here. What are they saying? The division bench will decide on its own on merit.
So what I said cannot be influenced by our observation.
Yes, that's good.
101.4.
No, only not again, but I repeat, though not very decent. 6 months should be reduced.
Achha, the proceedings in which
স্কুল সার্ভিস কমিশনকে বলুন
কি বলবেন
petitioners
অ্যাড হবে রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভ ক্যাপাসিটিতে
before this court directly
I'll tell him.
without being implemented as a party to the proceeding before the High Court shall also have a right of audience before the High Court, but for that appropriate application shall be filed.
But not only one problem.
Everyone should be allowed to be implemented
No,
as
no,
party to lordship.
This will kindly limit the interim order, then these players should go.
We should be allowed to be implemented as party.
Let's just say that.
অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করো
স্যার অ্যাপ্লিকেশনে হিয়ারিং হবে তাহলে আর হাইকোর্টে এই হিয়ারিং
করে দিচ্ছি
হ্যাঁ,
Litigants approaching the division bench, we leave it to the division bench to formulate its
Modality.
own procedure for regulating
That's right.
the hearing of this set of proceedings.
Grateful.
Yes, yes. That's all.
Yes, that's all.
That's it.
The question of hearing the parties in representative capacity or in individual capacity.
Yes, sir.
Our petition.
I repeat, will 6 months be reduced to get an effective hearing?
Should be 1 year, your lordship.
There's no, I don't think there is any. Lord, I have one real problem. In the first March 23 order, from out of which most of these appeals arise, there are two conclusive findings recorded by the division bench.
That's why.
First is Rule 17, before it is invoked, no hearing is necessary. Some matters are finally decided. Your lordship may say these observations shall not be binding. Because if your lordship
Coordinate benches
of trouble. So your lordship may.
As we
ও
are
ডিসাইড করবে
proceeding
ডিভিশন
on
বেঞ্চ
this,
ওকে
leaving that question open.
All
Yes.
contentions, all right.
Let the division bench decide on its
Your
own.
lordship may then, just 1 minute. Your lordship may then say that, note my difficulty and say that since your lordships have left contentions open, there's nothing in what I'm saying.
Contentions are open.
So,
all is
Lordship
open.
may record that.
Both the orders.
These are not at all necessary.
Or your lordship can set aside the order.
Let it be decided.
The first.
No. My lord has not gone into the merit. The question of setting aside doesn't come.
No need of setting aside.
Yes.
Remitting.
So your lordship may then just clarify that this apprehension of mine need not detain us, because then everything is left open.
And we are liberty to come back to Supreme Court as and we want.
There is the point that
Vikas Ranjan Bhattacharya comes with a
Can
new.
you please disconnect yourself?
there is the point that the division bench had come to a finding.
There's a prima facie finding.
No, it's a final finding.
It's a finding, it's a proper finding.
We are just recording his submission.
On a finding on Rule 17.
Returned a finding on
Certain aspect.
No, on Rule 17.
validity of Rule 17.
No. On the requirement of hearing under Rule 17.
On the point of hearing on Rule 17,
as well as applicability.
of the aforesaid rules.
As also on applicability.
No, but okay.
We can't open it.
The division bench doesn't have any authority decide.
Well, let's for item
This question be examined by the
Division bench.
applicant.
Yes.
Grateful.
item number 20, these people who don't come before the division bench are coming here directly here. Who only have been given an opportunity of. But we also, our objections also adjudicated. Electronic evidence.
That the division bench will.
Yes, I can tomorrow be not heard on the ground. You only have an opportunity to be heard. But
You have given you opportunity of going.
The modalities will be decided by the
Division bench will decide.
একবার বলুন না order
So
passed
our
by
entire petition
final since it has
বলা যায় নাকি আমি কি যা খুশি বলা যায়
If your lordship specifies a date, my lord, it will come very fast.
So then we come here.
But your lordship can request the High Court.
Lordship
So
has already
it is,
said.
my lord, it goes because, my lord, your lordships are protecting them today. I can, my lord, file an application for vacating that, my lord, protection, if there are documents, my lord.
No, my lord, that is not.
Sorry.
What I am requesting here, I will.
Then again, another
If my
round.
hands are tied today, my lord, I bring up for my hands are tied. So I'm only requesting this court, my lord, since your lordships have said 6 months, my lord, 5.5 months would end on 30th of April. Your lordship can say at an outer limit of 30. Your lordship has.
Every judge understands what.
Yes,
Yes.
The only thing is, my lord, the only
Why is
Rahim
Rahim so apprehensive of me?
But it will come up with an
One other thing, my lord. I mentioned about that two writ petitions my lord have said have been disposed of by a single judge. They will be revived, my lord. Because two writ petitions.
That number you
they
have
have been,
to
let the High Court decide, my lord. Let the
Lordship can give these numbers which I have given in this order so that those can be
They can be revived, my lord.
revived and taken up.
They'll be restored.
If this possible.
1.4, can this SLP also be directed to be listed?
No, how will this?
Because all the
to find a vacating in the
Learned advocates
কেন 6 months দিয়েছে তো outer limit.
for it we can assist the bench at the High Court so that these matters are not unnecessarily, hearing of these matters are not unnecessarily protracted
And not concluded within the time and concluded within the time span.
and concluded within
the time span of 6
I'm
months.
developed, developed.
It's appropriate, we're going to move appropriate application.
That is given.
That's everywhere.
No, my lord, just
So let us keep something for the High Court, sir, or not let the.
Only thing is, which have been writ petitions which may have been disposed of by the High Court
दे दिया.
shall revive
And be transferred to the division.
in.
No, if they dispose of other issues, how could they revive?
So on these issues.
আমাদের ম্যাটারগুলো
On this is nothing is disposed of.
আমাদের matter
All are pending.
Which have
কি
been
বলছে
disposed of in relation to the specific issues
Exactly.
Yes.
covered by this order, they shall revive.
Absolutely.
your lordship.
Lord, for class 11 and 12.
Doesn't want revival. Well, how could the Supreme Court Lordship will not pass this order?
So what
If the petitioners may not want revival,
Saw the writing on the wall.
Let's 101
101.4.
and 20 are together, my lords.
my lord, kindly not pass this revival order. The petitioners may not be inclined to revive it.
Pleaded as a party, this right of audience should be right of being impleaded as a party.
So we have left it to the decision
Yes,
bench to
yes.
formulate its own procedure.
Could your lordship continue the?
My right of hearing is then limited if it's only audience.
If it's
But
limited, it would be limited because everywhere this kind of large body of litigants file. Normally a lead counsel is engaged.
Yes, point is saying.
Pleadment as a party.
No. Everywhere.
They said that no point dragging.
See, you see the representative suit.
Something.
Please, right of audience should also include impleaded as a party. Let judge.
No. Now, the impleading party means everybody will come up before the Supreme Court with an SLP and get an ex parte order,
कोई नहीं
getting understanding with the some respondents.
This is the one for revival.
20 and 101.4.
The revival order will not should not be passed. The petitioners may not desire it.
Let the division bench.
Yes.
Right of audience / impleaded as a party. Let
No. we do not-
No.
Lordship has anyway said how implement and all to be done, left it to honorable division bench.
Let's then
So, Lord,
my
Sometimes we say, my lord,
at all.
sometimes saying less is better.
Okay.
এসবে কলকাতায় ঘুরতে দেখবে
We always say, my lord, thank
Class
you for a
11
very
itself.
patient hearing.
Yes.
Today it comes from the heart from all of us. Very
Very grateful. My lord, very grateful, very grateful.
Coming from my heart.
My lord, just
Not you agree to this.
Very good.
We are here only to assist your lordship, nothing else.
I just bring it to your lordship notice, my lord. Several writ petitions, hundreds of writ petitions have been filed challenging the same selection process. Now,
was in
in
the-
some of the writ petitions,
Yes.
this order has been passed. The other writ petitions are also there. whether
See,
should be less.
they will also be guided by whatever.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Not just asking for class 11 and 12.
We can't pass an order which is not, in a matter which is not before us.
My lord, class 11 and 12 have not been terminated. From what I could hear, your lordships had protected only those who have been terminated. Their appointment should be protected. So class 11 and 12, the termination was stayed.
No
They were
further
not actually terminated.
Status quo.
For all the matches today.
No, no.
Whatever protection is
Which
there.
not.
Now we can appreciate what a
Whatever protection is
huge
there.
volume of corruption has been practiced. Yes. Let them go before the division bench.
Subject, now, could it be assisted by Mr. Rahim is my request.
My lord,
When Mr. Bhattacharya has mentioned.
my lord, only one
Well,
thing, I think he's having a Yes, he's just. This class 11, 12 terminations
Was stayed.
were stayed only because these proceedings
Yes.
were pending here.
That's right.
Termination never happened.
Whether no further order, let them go before the division bench.
Application.
Your lordship has said status quo as exists today should be
In
maintained.
all the matters.
Yes, in all matters.
Very well, very well.
Yes.
Status quo as of
Very well,
today.
very well.
Your lordship said no
Yeah,
further termination will take place.
ওটাই বলে দাও,
Yes, yes.
Listen today.
Shall be maintained.
Status quo as of today. That's good for me.
Grateful.
Not there. Even note below, I'll.
Yes, grateful. Grateful.
Outside, we all go and have a cup of coffee, my lord.
Grateful.
Unfortunately, we can't join.
And on the shoulder of Mr. Patwalia.
Lordships can join.
Maybe after.
It will take about 2-3 days to upload because.
Grateful. Very grateful.
Lordships can
Grateful to your lordships, my lords.
Nice to take.
Thanks a lot for such a patient hearing, my lord.
Matters.
Mr. Bhattacharya, look after your health.
The lordship knows that the pressure is so high from society and from the candidates, it's unimaginable.
Maybe Mr. Bhattacharya is
But
taking.
still, but I'm trying to not do justice to all.
You to do justice to all, you must do justice to yourself.
Yes.
We are deeply obliged. All of us.
Deeply, deeply.
Grateful to your lordships, my lords. Deeply obliged to your lordships.
এই অর্ডারটা পেলে চিফের কাছে দরখাস্ত করলাম, চিফ বেঞ্চ করে
ওই বন্ধ করো বন্ধ করো বন্ধ করো
স্যার ওটা না ওটা আগে
বন্ধ করো হ্যাঁ
আগে ধরুন স্যার
The swearing in also.
Let us rise there.
But the matters will remain on board.
Madam
The
Gandhi.
next matter, so.
Yes.
The matters will retain its position.
Carry forward